All right, so we're here in the studio with Robby Critchlow, our bass player for Falling Into Fire. What kind of bass are you using today, Robby?
PV, 5-string. Yeah.
You like the bass?
I do. Plays well. Yeah, I've been using it for the last 10 years now, so I do like it. It's been good to me.
And we are also joined today with Ed Reef, guitarist of Falling Into Fire. We're going to be working, the three of us, together today to record some bass tracks for our new single, I Know How to Dance. So, Robby, let's go over kind of the rig we got set up here so far. What are we doing? We're going through an Ampeg.
Yeah.
An SVT 400T head and an Ampeg full stack with a 15, and are those 10s?
I think they're 8s.
Okay.
Pretty sure they're 8s.
A nice little tweeter in there. So what we've done is we're going to go ahead and use a condenser mic to record the low end out of the cab, and we also have a DI coming out of the head that is going to be going into an Avalon preamp in the control room, and we're going to combine those two sounds to hopefully get a good capture of both the amp tone and just a solid, bass growl going through. What kind of how are you approaching this session, Robby? Like, what are your thoughts as we go into before we start recording?
I don't know, I'm just hoping to stay on time. It's a pretty straightforward song, so precision I think is going to be important.
Okay, so we're going to spend most of our time today just trying to get the parts tight.
Yeah, I think that's important.
Perfect. Is there anything else you'd like to tell people about how you approach the song and different things?
I don't want to give away all my secrets. You guys might replace me.
Well, very good. Excellent. We have been just chatting with Robby Critchlow, and we'll see what happens at the final with the final product. All right, and we are back. We just finished tracking bass with Robby Critchlow. I think he's done a very solid job. And Ed joins us to kind of make sure we all keep on track, I guess.
Yes.
On track.
Easily distracted, these two.
Why?
And so, Robby, how'd you feel the tracking went?
Pretty smooth. Yeah.
He's a man of many words, if you couldn't tell.
Yes, Robby's the quiet one in the band. You gotta watch out for the quiet ones, though, right?
Yeah, they turn into the crazy ones.
Perfect.
This man's a beast on stage, you'll see.
All right. Well, as we explained before, we took 2 tracks for the bass. We took a DI that went through the Avalon, and we also took a mic, just micing his bass, and so we've combined the 2 of them to get kind of a cool sound. I'm not sure how well the bass will come through the recording, but tone with it. Nice little growl. So, what are you guys' thoughts on how everything's coming together so far? Any comments or?
It's coming together nicely. I think Robby did a bang-up job on this bass, and everything seems to be pretty much in time with each other. So it's good.
Perfect. Any comments on the tone or how you guys kind of approach the recording process?
It's kind of different for me with the new amp and trying to figure that all out. So we took maybe 15-20 minutes at most on my guitar tones, which is a huge difference from some of our previous recordings where I think, Cary, you and I spent about 2 hours with 3 different pedal rigs, 3 different amps, 3 different guitars just to get what we wanted. So pretty much had my tone right off the get-go. So then just again, like we talked about before, layering a couple guitars behind it, seeing what blended well together.
Yeah, so. And we'll probably do some more guitar work, but I think we're finally starting to get kind of a picture of the song and how it's kind of coming together a little bit at this point, at least.
Yeah, absolutely.
So, Robby, how about you? Any insights into the recording process and how you maybe approach things?
I mean, I don't know. Just record. I do my thing.
Did you have any thoughts going into it? Things you wanted to do?
I mean, I just kind of wanted to, I don't know, perfect is the right word, but really narrow in on my part. Like this part especially. You kind of threw this at me like, hey, do something awesome. I don't know if I pulled that off, but I don't know, I like it.
That's a very cool part, little breakdown part here. What kind of vision do you have as far as the song and how it's gonna kind of come out and end up?
It's kind of your baby. I'm hoping we get some cool percussion parts in it.
Some extra percussion?
Yeah.
Very cool. Anything else to add before we take off?
No, I'm good.
All right. Well, you have been talking with Ed Reef, Robby Critchlow, and me, Cary Critchlow, and you're watching the behind the scenes, the making of I Know How to Dance, our new single, which will hopefully be all finished and ready to go by March. We hope you've enjoyed your time with us, and have a great day.